complete. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good energy. Had a wonderful meditation. I see somebody gets on this very early morning. So you're going to hear noise in the background because I live amongst people. So people are living, they're doing their morning things. Okay, I make enough noise in the morning with my blender, so I don't mind. So I can't say nothing. So another hairstyle. So I've been to not this one, this one, this one, and this one. And I've been to not these as well. I'm going to do it longer and better next time. Beverly, good morning. I'm so glad everything worked out for you yesterday. Got so much to tell you about my little life, but I will call you later. But yes, good morning. I hope all is well, perfect, full, and complete. I'm wearing my pink dress today. I'm going to, be as the goddess is. I'm going to feel my goddess energy. So yeah, I pinned the hair. This part was a ponytail sticking straight up, but I didn't like it all spiked. It didn't go with the, goddess flow that I was going for. So I pinned it. I feel like I'm going to a wedding or something, but I guess I am because I'm marrying myself. Let me tell y'all that this womb work, it will bring up everything. Thank you. Loving the dress. Thank you. Oh my God, relationships, like you thought you were like done and you are, but like your emotions is still attached. And we black women, we are so tough. We want to be, well, really now we're just babies and little girls, and we still want our mommies, and we still want to be loved and nurtured, and we look for it outside of ourselves and usually within a man, and it is even in me, and I see it, and I see the hurt amongst us black women, how we even hurt each other because we're so hurt. And it's just, I don't want to be one of them. Like, I don't want to be one of them. So Spirit told me today, Cosmic Mother Newt, to not trust everyone. Do not trust everyone. Hey, John May, how are you? Peace to you. Don't trust everyone. As a sacred woman going through the womb gateways, and I say the first one is the gateway, but the whole book is about the womb, to be honest with you. It's a lot of very deeply hurt sisters that will hurt you too, and that really watch you and really would like to have everything that you have as well. And so a lot of times, because you are very, you're doing all this heart-centered work and this heart-opening work, that you might let people in that is really not good for you. So Spirit told me that during this, I'm devoting 1 year to the Sacred Woman journey. That during this 1 year and in this space, they told me again that this is my sanctuary. This is my sanctuary. And I had this idea I was going to do this womb. I was going to do this womb, like circles, and I was going to invite sisters from the community, wherever it is in Ghana, to come. And they was like, oh no, you're not. You're not going to do that. Because everybody, even the ones that watch you, don't all love you. And I'm just saying, like, they said it, and because something happened with the brother I was with and some sisters that know me, and it was so jacked up. And the brother came and told me and said, what's up with them? And I was like, ooh, baby, we are hurting inside real bad. And sometimes people just want you because they want to hurt me. And they never even met me. So and so when I got in meditation today, I asked Spirit, like, what was all that about? And it was like a reminder, there's something I want to do. There's another country I might want to go to and do some things there. And my sister yesterday said to me, prior to the brother calling me, she said to me, don't tell everybody on YouTube what you're about to do, because everybody's not there that loves you. Some actually hate you or jealous or wish they were you. I mean, this is not like I'm all bad or something. You don't have to feel that you are. But some people are hurting so deeply that they want you to hurt too. And we have to be very careful of our spiritual space. As much as we want sisterhood, you cannot have everyone in your home. It's not a good idea. That's what Spirit told me, especially while you're healing. Because this is the very space you're doing your womb yoga. You're releasing fear and doubt and anger and tension and stress from your sacred womb. So you're already being, so in other words, your home becomes a vulnerable space. It becomes a vulnerable space. I don't know how to say it even any better than that. And so a lot of times if people are not really loving you and tapped in, they just want to see what your house looks like, where you live, or maybe even lay charms as they do out here. And there's a lot of ways to lay charms. You have to be very careful. It's like letting someone into your home that you're doing womb work in. It's like letting someone into your womb, and you won't let anyone into your womb. Everything they come out your womb, everything can't go in your womb. You're trying to release the stuff that you let in that you wish you didn't, or you didn't know better. You know what I'm saying? So I really heard, I mean, like it came to me, my sister, the brother, and then Cosmic Mother Newt this morning in meditation. I was like, okay, so no one will be coming in my home. No one. Sarah told me this is 1 year dedication. I've never done it in my life. I had a new space and nobody came. Like, I mean, a lot of people don't visit a lot in my space. You know, my daughter, I will say where I was born, when she was born in an apartment in Oakland, California, people could tell you they really came into my house. I would speak to you right at the door with it halfway open, like, yes, okay, well, all right then. I would come to their house because they would invite me, but I rarely let anyone in. And that house stayed sacred for 16 years. No man lived there. No man, if they slept overnight, it was my man and it was my daughter was not there. And they say as much, just like I keep my daughter out of my media, I never speak on her, I don't really give you her name, maybe I'll say that once in a while. I don't tell you much about her, you'll never meet her, you'll never see her. It's the same way that I have to be about every single thing in my life. You know, I was explaining to a man that some people, it's not even like they want him, maybe they do or don't, but they just want to hurt me. And it's I know he doesn't understand, like, why would they do that or why would they do this? Because they are hurting themselves. They're hurting themselves. And I see it being in the Cape Coast because it's a lot more of us here. Let's just put it that way. A lot more of us as far as diasporans. And every story that I hear from everybody is I used to be their friend, but I was hurt. She hurt me, or we're not friends anymore, or that it's so much of us hurting each other out here and being hurt by each other out here. It makes you scared to really meet anyone because we really got some deep stuff. And most of us do really come here to heal. We come definitely to heal. And it's a great start. It's what the ocean told me yesterday. It's a great start. It's the beginning. Go back home. Go back to your ancestors to heal, but not to stay. Because once you heal, you can be anywhere in the world. And for us as diasporans, that enslavement, Holocaust, that separation, it really has destroyed so many things that can be repaired. I believe it. But it might take many lifetimes in order for that to happen. So I could see so many sisters here guarding their spaces that has been hurt or, attacked or whatever it is. Not physically attacked per se, but spiritually, mentally. And it's not. It's a mess. So you see it here even more. And but it just exposes all of us. I mean, I got my own stuff to deal with. I got my own hurt and my own releasing and letting go. And even with my relationship, the one that I was just in, I'm still releasing and letting go in that way as well. And I needed that thing to happen that I found out yesterday so that I could realize how much I'm still attached to. And so I'm allowing, whatever that is to release. Because it's usually a very deep hurt. Maybe it's the abandonment issues that I start to feel. It could be a plethora of things. So I'm trying not to act outside myself too and cling because I feel things being released from my womb. And then we'll start to cling because we're afraid. Because it's like, oh my God, when you do womb work, you literally have to be alone. It's a solo work. You can work with other women, but the work on yourself is a solo adventure. And it's deep. So, hey. So let's see. Naturally, I was thinking about you. So many people. Let me say hi to everybody. Charisma, peaceful salutations to you. Good morning. Is that the pink? That's the pink dress, love. That's the pink dress. Hey, naturally, yes, the pink is yes, the dress is pink. Yes. Greetings, ladies. Good morning, Bab. Bab looks cute, says naturally. Yes. Well, hey, Felicia Brown. Peace and blessings to you. Yes, naturally, I'm loving that dress. Thank you. Bev, hey Felicia, naturally says protecting your sacred space. Yes, ma'am. Hey Queen, beautiful naturally. You have to protect your space at all costs. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Wait till I share with y'all in the group. It's like, oh my God. Oh my God. And, just like explaining, he was like, why would we do that to each other? Why would y'all? It's hurt. It's pain. It's fear. It's thinking I can have some of that, not knowing exactly how you even got to anything you got to. We I don't know. I do know. Like I heard Queen Cosmic Mother knew. I wrote in my journal and she wrote through me. She said, protect your space. Because my mother used to tell us the same thing. That's how people can bring things into your home. So you got to be very careful. People admiring you, and sometimes giving you the evil eye, or wishing that they could have your life and expecting it to be that way, and come to take. This is not the first time. This has happened to me quite a few times with my sisters coming from the States that wanted everything that I had, wanted to be me in some ways, wanted to live in the same town and maybe have my man, and just it was amazing. And I just go, oh my God, if they knew how boring my life is, though. They knew how much I have to work to get it. And but it just reminds me because they think they know me. I come in, I'm very, transparent in so many ways. So um, yeah, to the classes, come into the classes. So yeah, not a big deal. Just a message for somebody else. I know there's other women out here that need to protect your sacred space, and I have an opportunity to do it here because I'm first person in here. I mean, with the exception, they say maybe of a serviceman coming in to bring in your couch, or maybe nail and they have some days I need to be nailed to the wall. No one will sit. No one will be on your couch. No one will be on your floor. No one will be in your room. No one will see your altar. No one will. None of it. None of it. When you do sacred woman work and when you're doing intense woman work, it is a bubble that you almost have to put yourself in. And everything that you do encounter, and everyone that you do encounter, if you can hone and harness that sacred sensual in a lot of ways, because sensuality to me is something that moves, that blows, that is kind of like a circular motion, so it brings things around and to you. And but what things, right? Like you want the best around you, but first you have to become your best. So in order to strengthen yourself, you have to build and create a energetic force around you, and that takes time. So in your early stage of Sacred Woman, you're feeling loving, happy, everything feels great, like there's nothing ever wrong, right? Until you get a feeling, I had it yesterday, where you're letting go, your womb is letting go of past relationships, past pain, past hurts, and your womb is doing what it's supposed to do, but you are feeling the release, and so you're clinging now to the past. You don't want it to go. It's scary being out here, you know what I'm saying? And I mean out here on a spiritual level when you're in a sacred woman realm. It's not always roses, especially in the beginning. So we become overzealous. We become like, oh, yay, like I am goddess and I can move around and be with and all kinds of things in circles. And in actuality, it's, you gotta do your own thing. You don't have to be quiet more. You gotta have to sit with yourself. You gotta say, might not have a girlfriend at the time, homegirl. Oh my God, it's so you. And it is the best time of your life, but it could be the hardest time of your life because you're gonna break through these things that you were pacifying and covering up before. I'm good. I'm good being with myself. I'm good being alone. I'm good not having a man. I'm good with that relationship being over. I don't even think about that person anymore. I don't. And you start doing the wound work, and it's like, oh no, I'm still feeling this, and it still hurts, and oh my God, I still got to do the work around that, and it's deep. It's very, very deep. So, sitting securely in your sacred seats is all that you could do. And you kind of got to let things happen around you, because you can't save everybody, you can't protect everybody. You give your knowledge and your wisdom, and you keep moving forward. And that's a message really for myself. But yeah, y'all, everything that you need will be provided for you. And that's why we want to strengthen our intuition, and we want to keep raising our vibratory frequency. And in raising our vibratory frequency, we're creating a protective field around us. It's just wonderful that Cosmic Mother knew, the guardian of the womb gateway and sacred woman, is the sky mother who who always is protecting you. She hovers over you and she protects you. And she told me, I saw that journal work in the morning. It's essential, ladies, and we go through it in the private coaching group together, as we do also the master classes for the everybody else that might be taking those classes. We are going to build a protective force of energy and light around us, and we got to do it daily. So daily we have to create the energetic force of and whatever the light that I would put around me for everyone who want to deal with basic protective energetic force is white light, and you want to see it coming not just around your body but out of your body and illuminating white light, penetrating pure light, so that you can attract the same penetrating pure light to you. And you have to make sure you secure all of your body down to your feet, and you can see the light even growing stronger and bigger and wider. And if you want to protect those that you love, you can actually put the white light around them as well, that they are protected. But remember, everybody has their own karma, their own path, and you only can protect even your children and your loved ones. You only can protect them so much. But if you're protecting yourself, what you're doing is you're keeping out all that is not good for you and to you. And which is so beautiful, it's a magnetic light to those that are great for you, to those that have high vibratory frequency. So it's a magnetic light, so it's a protective light. It doesn't keep the good out, it keeps the not good out. And we got to do it every single day. There's other levels to this, and I'll be teaching it in the master class. A week from Sunday, we have our second one, and that's what we're going to do, really using light energy to raise the frequency. I've done it, and it works. It's probably one of the most powerful, quickest ways to protect yourself, create a magnetic, and I said magnetic, force that actually brings to you the things that are right for you. So it's eliminating all the negative, just bounces off. You can't even penetrate, can't even come through. And you don't know, a lot of times your manifestation is coming, but because your protective shield is non-existent, the things that are not high is coming too. And it gets there first, because it's like an open vessel. What? An open vessel? Oh, well, I got to attack because I'm a parasite, and that's what I do. And that's what I do. So yeah, be careful out here. The whole look is cute. The lock style. Thank you, thank you. They're looking from the outside and don't know what's really going on. They don't, and they don't care. They want to just feel good sitting with your man or your ex-man, or living in your house or your neighborhood, or they just really, it's a waste of time and it's a waste of energy. And if that's what people want to do, they should do it. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's like, I don't know. Listen, I thought about it. Like I said, I'm so already on the next thing. My mind is already always on the next thing. Like I said, I remember when I first came out on YouTube, and I used to get coaches that would help me out. I'm so blessed and thankful to get me to another level, start forming the groups, doing the coaching the women, wild women run with the woman, like all of this that I'm doing now. Great, amazing coaches over the years. And I love, the energy was wonderfully and great and amazing. But I remember there was a woman, she was a, what do you gonna call it, a marketing, like, kind of person. And she told me one time, she said, I really want to market you. I really want to get you to your next level because I think that, you could go. You got a lot of skill and talent and you should be at another level. I said, okay, let's do it. And after about a month, she said, you're very hard to market. And I said, why? She said, because you're always changing. So to your followers or subscribers or viewers or potential clients, where you were teaching that thing that they kind of connected to, you've already passed it. Because I'm not just telling you what to do, I'm doing it too. So therefore, I'm doing the work, and every time you do the work takes you to another level, which appears to be that you are in a different place than the people who watched you. And it's a thing. I realized too, like, this life is not easy. This devotee life, if you want to say devotee to the cosmic mother, the goddess, it's not easy because you have to have a lot of discipline. I mean, that's number one. You have to eat a certain way and be really kind of strict on it. I've seen when I wasn't, what happens. That alone, you have to get up every day at 4 a.m. And that means you got to go to bed at 8. So look at all the bullshit you just cut out your life. Look at all the life that you thought was life that you just cut out your life. I mean, there's so much you can do between 4 a.m. and 8 p.m. As that means there's a lot of less gossip, being on the phone, talking about people, watching bad media, scrolling through your social media. Like, there's so much you can't even do. A friend, you're lucky to have one because she got to fit into that window of all the wonderful things that you're doing. The aerobic classes, the yoga, the fasting, the making healthy foods, the rawness. I mean, it's a life. Are you ready? It's a whole life, and it's a real, just like a monk. It's that deep, and most people are not gonna do it. They don't want to. They cannot, because in order to even get to the point of that, you got to go through all the muck, all the ish, all the hurts, all the pain. Oh my God, it's a life, and I'm even understanding that. Stop running away from what you are and what it is. Everybody is not gonna do it. And people used to tell me this all the time. Exes that I was with, I would be like, sis, where you at? They not trying to go there. They can't do it. They ain't gonna let go, because you guys a lot of letting go. Even I would go back. I would be high, raw. It's like, I tell you, when I met the last man, I was all raw. I was doing visualization, meditation every day with my group. I was at the top of my game as far as my business and my fashion and my creativity. That's why I attracted. That's why everything I asked for, I was getting. Boom, 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 boom. And then, and then I got caught up. I was like, oh, well, okay. Mommy said I should eat this food, and why am I so skinny? But my skinny, the man I had loved it. I was shapely, I was clear. They couldn't imagine how I kept looking so young. But I let a cultural, I'm young looking, but I'm thin. I let mom try to feed me, and then I started adapting. I was losing myself. I didn't smoke weed. I started doing that. I didn't drink. I wasn't drinking, but I started drinking a little. I didn't hang out late because I needed my sleep. Like, I stopped. I started hanging out late. Therefore, my rituals started to go a little off. And for a sacred woman that has been doing the work and then teaching others how to do the work, the fall is hard, and it's a long fall, and it's a hard one. So even the things that the person that was attracted to you for, they can't see that in you, and they don't know why. It's because you've changed, and kind of they help to change you. That is the work. But I would rather be joyful, glowing, beautiful, calm, serene, and in my divine feminine energy truthfully, than to be ever trying to hang with somebody else or people that don't know what you know, that have no idea what you're doing and studying, that ain't even going back to the ancient ways. Like I said, a lot of folks here are very, very Christian. That's New Jack Swing, Eurocentric stuff. There ain't nothing traditional and ancient about that one, not by the way they're doing it. So you don't even want to follow them. Okay, that's just not what you want to do. I think, like I said, as diasporans, we come here, we think they know it all, and they are the people that we separated from, and they're going to give us all these things. Honey, about you, they don't know because you are a new African. And there's a way that you are genetically made up, mentally and physically and spiritually as well. So you got to remember that. So I'm going to walk into this light, and I'm gonna do better than I even did before. And I'm excited about the walk. Some people I know that I'm not gonna know anymore. Some people I didn't know I will know. I know that, like I said, I'm being called, but we're all being called. I know I'm being called from a different place, but I mean that not just physically. But I know too that Spirit told me, oh, I got to sit here and walk that beach. A sister told me about the school that's actually the University of Cape Coast that's actually very close to us. They have aerobic classes 3 times a week. And I thought, yes, closer to home than the gym. I don't need all that stuff. Aerobics is just fine. Let's just do that and be happy. So I'm finding all the things that's supposed to be for me, but I'm also having to let go. Sister friends that I take a lot of time to myself, and a lot of times when you're having friendships, a lot of people take that as you're taking time away from them, as you don't want to be with them. So you lose a lot of people along the way. That's another thing about this settlement journey. Oh my God, you're going to lose a lot of people along the way. A lot, because you don't, okay, you got to go to bed at 8, and you got to get up, and oh, you can't go out to eat lunch because, oh, you don't eat that, and oh, that one's going to be the biggest one of all. That one, or you're not really into the gossip, you don't really want to hear the negativity, they're not going to like you for that. You go by your spirit, so if something don't feel good, you're going to leave. You're probably going to say no to most things because they just don't give you that upliftment. It's not a lot you're going to want to be interested on that kind of lower energy earthly plane. You're going to want to be of the higher energy earthly planes things. A lot of people. And it's sad sometimes, but if you can keep going, oh my God, who are you going to be? You'll be floating. You won't be walking down the street. You'll be floating. You'll be naturally into your divine femininity. Like, look at all this, because it's not, I'm trying to do this. This is what happens when you get up every day and you call up a divine feminine goddess. This is what happens every day when you're eating foods that are to have life in it. And then, of course, doing green juicing now, just doing the juicing. The juicing is a whole nother level of power. And like I said, I'm not even feasting. I'm actually just juicing. And that's the difference. Feasting is I drink as many juices so that I won't be hungry, and I'll try to satiate my appetite, which in a sense, if you want to go on a deeper spiritual level, is my ego. My ego is calling for more and I'm feeding it. As opposed to saying one drink for breakfast, one drink for lunch. Not that I'm trying. It's the drink itself is the spirituality. It's the meditation. It's the reverence. So when you're drinking your green drink, first of all, it's so powerful you can literally feel it going through your veins. So feel that. It's like the Buddhist and the cup of tea. That the cup of tea itself is the meditation. Buddhist, monk, tell me how you meditate while drinking the tea. Be quiet and drink your tea. That's how you meditate. So you want to feel the drink. You want to be at one with it. You want to notice how great it makes you feel. It is a connection. Fasting is about letting go, not filling up. That's the problem. We're so filled up. Let's let go. And it's different. I'm sure I'll do a feast fast. I've done them before. But I'm juicing, fasting. It's different. And I didn't know it before until I understood. I was like, oh, people talk about the feasting and feasting. Oh, okay, that's when you drink as many. I'm not trying to satiate nothing. I'm trying to feel. And it's not easy. Because that other way, it prevents you from feeling. So now you just get, oh, my radiant skin. You know what I'm saying? You get all the, what you call like the vain things, the vanity. And it's, oh, my hair is shinier, my skin is brighter. Like, it's not that, wow, I let some things go and it was ugly. And that day I acted the fool on the phone. And I asked like, why you, what? You acting like you don't like me no more because my ego is hurt. And then my heart and then the little girl in me. And like, that's a fast. If you ain't get down to them ugly feelings yet, you ain't go deep enough. And that's what I'm going. I'm going as deep as I can. But I'm scared. It's scary. I have to call my sister friend. I have to ask for help. I have to, on a spiritual, emotional level. But I am guarding my space. I heard that message quite clear. And I'm doing this, the womb yoga. The womb yoga is so amazing. I want to read something to you. So, yes, yes, so true. When you know better, you don't do better. There's normally a higher penalty. That's right. You don't do it. That's right. Charisma, thank you for that. I want to read some of the sacred women's womb yoga affirmations. And I think that'll give you an idea of what I'm letting go and what is being let go. Sorry about that. Can't see my last one. The dress is very cute. It's long in the back. I'll have to show you. I'll move this. Okay, so Sacred Woman, it's the womb yoga, but it's the affirmations I think that's so profound that go with it. And we are going to, okay. So it's 20, is it 20, how many, 25? It's 25 poses. And I'm just going to read the affirmations. So I'm doing exactly as the book, not the way that I've kind of done it over the years where I paraphrase. So rebirthing pose, womb meditation. That's what the pose is called, rebirthing pose, womb meditation. So it unlocks tightness and stress within the pelvic area. And the affirmation is like a lotus blossom. I open my womb to the divine within me to make me healthy and whole. Like a lotus blossom, I open my womb to the divine within me to make me healthy and whole. And the thing itself don't be that easy, the pose. The next one is called advanced rebirth. Womb leg stretch, right? Womb leg stretch. Hold on, y'all. And it stretches tension out of the hips, thighs, and pelvis, which allows oxygen to flow throughout the body temple. And the affirmation is, I'm totally at one with my womb. I am totally at one with my womb. That'd be my shape of y'all. I am totally at one with my womb. And that one now. The next one is called the lotus, leg in stride. Strengthens and tones the pelvis and womb, unlocks the pelvic girdle. The affirmation is, I release and let go all tension and stress within my womb. I release and let go of all tension and stress within my womb. The next one is called the womb seat, the hip press. Relaxes and stretches hips, thighs, and abdomen. Helps the weight colon in order to release toxic gases. And the affirmation is, my great hips are sacred mountains, full and healthy enough to house my sacred womb. My great hips are sacred mountains, full and healthy enough to house my sacred womb. The next one is called inner reflection, pre-shoulder stand. Flushes toxins out of your lower extremities as the womb experiences relief from stress and waste. Stretches tension out of the spine, hips, and neck. And the affirmation is, I am a ball of sunlight. I radiate power from within my womb. I am a ball of sunlight. I radiate power from within my womb. I am a ball of sunlight. I radiate power from within my womb. And then the next one is, it's called the Great Womb Purge, the shoulder stand. All inverted movements create a grand cleansing and flushing for the entire system. It increases the circulation of the blood contained within the body temple. This intense motion aids in creating and maintaining a healthy womb. And the affirmation is, I view my world more clearly now, for my mind and my womb are refreshed and renewed. I view my world more clearly now, for my mind and my womb are refreshed and renewed. The seventh one is bridge over troubled water, the pelvic lifts. It releases tension and stress in the hips, thighs, and pelvis. Affirmations, I squeeze out all hurt and negativity from my sacred womb. I squeeze out all hurt and negativity from my sacred womb. The next one is called the altar, womb pelvic stretch. Open stretch. Opens the pelvic region and lubricates womb as it keeps you supple. The affirmation is I open myself and my womb to all the goodness in the universe. I open myself and my womb to all the goodness in the universe. I open myself and my womb to all the goodness in the universe. The next one is called the mountain womb press. It allows for a wonderful and complete body stretch. I lift my light onto the Lord, and the womb of my mind and my heart are restored. I lift my light onto the Lord, and the womb of my mind and my heart are restored. The next one is called the waterfall, the pelvic presses. Strengthens arms and firms hips, thighs, and pelvis. Releases tension and tightness held in your pelvic area. I press all congestion and heaviness out of my beautiful womb. I press all congestion and heaviness out of my beautiful womb. The next one is the offering, the pelvic release. It opens the womb gently without strain. I submit my womb to the Creator and to Great Mother Earth, for I accept good health as my inheritance. I submit my womb to the Creator and the Great Mother Earth, as I accept good health as my inheritance. Number 12 is the cobra, open thigh pelvic release. Benefits it stretches our back and pelvis, strengthens arms, and expands lungs to circulate air fully through the body. The affirmation is I honor the dance of the womb through Renenet, the Nubian serpent goddess, the lady of fertile land, protectress of harvest and fertility, and nourisher of children. The affirmation is I release all the coiled energies of worry, stress, and woe from my womb. I replace all stagnant energy with freedom, joy, and gladness. The next one is called the split, or called birth, the split. It unblocks hips, pelvis, and thighs, excellent preparation for natural childbirth. I salute the divinity of my sacred womb. I salute the divinity of my sacred womb. The number 14 is Newt, the heavenly body forward bend. It stretches out the spine to prevent lower back pain and squeezes stress and gases out of the womb, bladder, and colon. Affirmation is I offer my omniversal womb to the womb of the earth to be renewed and revitalized. I offer my omniversal womb to the womb of the earth to be renewed and revitalized. The next one is the seat of Mother Aset, the squat. It benefits may help to realign the pelvis if tilted. Essentially, the squat lengthens the spine, which releases tension in the lower back and pelvis. The squat is especially helpful if you have womb stress from wearing high-heeled shoes. It's also excellent for relieving headaches. This movement is excellent for easing childbirth. Squatting is also vital for the proper elimination of waste. Squat on the toilet seat by placing a footstool under your feet while eliminating. In this position, twice the amount of fecal matter will pass from the colon. The affirmation is I open myself to the wombniverse to restore my cosmic womb. I open myself to the wombniverse to restore my cosmic womb. The next one is best the cat, spinal and hip contractions. Strengthen hip, wombs, and abdomen. Strengthens back and circulation around breast area. Affirmation is I move as freely as the waves of the ocean as I rotate and cleanse my womb and strengthen my breast. I move as freely as the waves of the ocean as I rotate and strengthen and cleanse my womb and strengthen my breast. The next one is called the moon, the spinal twist. Opens the spinal energy for deeper emotional relaxation and peace. Relaxes body, restores peace and healthiness within the womb. The affirmation is my womb, my spine, and my soul my womb, my spine, and my soul are uplifted as I twist out all doubt and negativity. My womb, my mind, and my soul are uplifted as I twist out all doubt and negativity. Next one is called Sun Ra, the standing squat. Strengthens and stretches legs, thighs, hips, and womb. Affirmation, I affirm that power and radiance flow easily from my womb and throughout my body temple. I affirm that power and radiance flow easily throughout my womb and flows easily from my womb and throughout my body temple. The next one is called Praise the Creator through Womb and Breasts. African dance as well as native dances of various other cultures increases circulation, which cleanses and purifies the blood in the arms, breasts, back, stomach, and womb. It also increases circulation, so dance, sacred woman, dance. I unite with the spirit of the Creator to heal my womb and set me free. I dance in the rhythm of divinity. The next one is called planetary motion, 360-degree hip rotation. Tightens womb, hips, and thighs as it increases circulation. Affirmation, as I dance, I rotate all pollution out of my womb as she travels to four directions and orbits the universe. As I dance, I rotate all pollution As I dance, I rotate all pollution out of my womb as she travels the four directions and orbits the universe. The next one is the volcano erupts pelvic hip vibrations, breaks down and releases dead cells, increase circulation, purifies your body while feeding your spirit. In jubilation, I shake every past and present negative condition and circumstance out of my womb, my sacred nest. In jubilation, I shake every past and present negative condition and circumstances out of my womb, my sacred nest. The next one is the pyramid mountain pose, 45-degree angle. Relaxes the body as the inner water of the body flushes toxin out of the legs, hips, and especially your sacred womb. Affirmation, I seek healing from the earth, the seat of my womb. The earth replenishes me. I seek healing from the earth, the seat of my womb. The earth replenishes me. The next one is the rebirthing pose, womb meditation for the restoration of peace of the womb, unblocks and tightens stress within the pelvic area. I have come full circle. Now my womb is completely open and receptive to absolute wellness. I have come full circle. Now my womb is open and receptive to absolute wellness. And the last one is 25, the altar, womb pelvic stretch. Benefits opens pelvic region, lubricates joints as it keeps you supple. I sit upon my inner throne and I affirm that peace and harmony of my womb are my divine domain. I sit upon my inner throne and affirm that peace and harmony of my womb are my divine domain. Now, at all of that, you're doing some movements with it. That's what I do every morning. And you feel it. And you wake up saying, oh my God, why? Because you cry during certain poses. And then some of it, you just released all that, so now you're empty inside. And it's a very vulnerable place, and it's not the easiest thing to do, but it's worth it. So this is what I'll be doing, just so you know. This is the book Sacred Woman, A Guide to Healing the Feminine Body, Mind, and Spirit by Queen Afua. Sacred Woman, A Guide to Healing the Feminine Mind, Body, and Spirit, and it's by Queen Afua. So if you come into my master classes, a lot of that kind of energy is what you'll be receiving. High energy. Hey, Indigo, I was thinking about you this morning, giving good thanks and thinking good thoughts. Yes. God is in you. Hey, Grand Rising to all the goddesses. Hey, God is in you. Grand Rising to you, beautiful lady. Naturally clever. Indigo, give thanks, peace, and love to all. Yes, giving love, peace, and love to the chat. It's Indigo. Felicia Brown, so good seeing you. Yes, powerful affirmations. This is what we're doing over here. This is what we're doing. So you're doing these powerful affirmations, as naturally said. And then you're actually doing the work. You know what I'm saying? You're actually doing the stretches. And oh my God, it stretches you out literally. Let me show you the dress today that I'm flowing with. It's pink, so I'm feeling very divine feminine. I gotta move the chair, so y'all gonna have to be a little patient, please. This is the spot the chair was. But now, y'all put that on. But now, I'm having more this way because the light comes in the beginning there. Let's see. Flow, 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 flow. You gotta flow, you gotta flow. You gotta flow. I'm flowing today. Today, I got my flow on. I'm getting my greens today. I'm waiting for Mr. Ebenezer, the driver, to come. And hopefully, you're gonna get some furniture today. You're gonna get some furniture today. I love my chair. Thank you for my chair, Most High. So that's where we're going. So if you have not bought the last master class, it's on the website afrocentralhomedesign.com. It's on the virtual ashram. You have to have a Facebook account to be able to participate because it's on Facebook. It's a private group, but you are allowed, of course, to comment. $47. It's on the website. You should get it right now. Go get it. And then the one that's coming is our part two. It's going to be $47 as well. And we are going to talk about more about the intuition, how to strengthen our intuition, what it is and all of that, and also the protective energy around our intuition. Some people will not be happy that you know how to command the universe to you that harms no one, but brings love and peace to all. And so these are like your sacred powers. And like I said, the devoted, the group, I'm going to prep them on Monday to really let them know what they're getting into, but they all are ready for it. We've been together for a long time. We've done a lot of work. We're very comfortable with each other, and we're going to need each other through this, ladies. Because like I said, I was feeling all kinds of disconnections and realities and letting go and not quite ready and scared. And sometimes you try to go back and you know it's wrong. You can't go back. You know it's over. But you're so afraid to be in that lonely place because it's going to feel it. You're going to have to be up in a lonely place because everything's going to start disappearing. And it's falling away. It's a better way to say it. Thank you. Thank you, Sylvia says, that pink looks so soft against your skin. Thank you. I'm so glad you decided to go back to the dress. That's right, Sylvia. Thank you. That was meditation. I got to get my Sacred Woman book out. Came up on the second copy years ago. Hardcover, $3.50. Queen, you know you blessed, Charisma. The second copy is what we're going to go through because she added 3 more gateways. So we are all working from that book. Pull it out, $3.50. I'm loving you. Naturally says the master class is available for $47, 12 to 2 p.m. Allow spirit an extra hour to flow. Interested in growing naturally? Come through. And it's AfroCentricHomeDesign.com. Virtual ashram under spiritual courses. Thank you, Naturally. Y'all, we got November and December, and the year is out. And the 7th year was a child. Child. It was all of its 7 in every way. It was the high vibrational 7 and it was the low vibrant 7. And we're about to go into the 8, which is about money exchange, prosperity and abundance, but it's a lot of burnout that could happen. You can lose yourself. That's why you want to stay sacred. We're talking about all the world changes that people are saying and predicting, and we're going to put some world changes out here. A positivity, prosperity, abundance, love, and lots of it. Health and true womb healing. That womb is more powerful. Everything that could even talk out their mouth about an evil came from the womb. So how is that not the most powerful entity, space in the womb universe? How is that not? Doesn't make sense. We have the power with our words, our thoughts, our beauty, our sensuality, our truth to calm anything. And that's what we're doing. But we got to stay on that sacred seat. And let me tell you, you're not going to always stay on your sacred seat. It's going to get ugly, but that's why you have your sisters. And they're going to hold you. And your support. And sometimes you're going to have to just support on the mother goddess. We're going through all the gateways. Sacred relationship. Oh, that one ain't no joke. Sacred movement. Sacred movement, yes, that's where the dance of the womb that I told you about. But as a person who has done it, sacred movement is not just about moving your body. The things that will move out your life will scare you. If you want to move too, when we get to sacred movement, that's a good time to actually, you'll be able to do it. But all of it is something, like you think, oh, sacred beauty is about being pretty. And oh my God, and then all your stuff come out around your beauty. And so it's all very deep. But the things that come out, your life will change. You will really be, listen, if I'm doing Sacred Woman, that means the world is going to change. Like, it's going to be phenomenal, and it's going to put me in and around the people that are going to know more than I know. And I'm already meeting some cool people. I'm meeting up with 2 Black American sisters. Like I said, this work is fulfilling, and I want to do it more. And I want to do it in a way that it becomes the work and not just a class or 2 a day. Do you feel me? And only reason that it's not happened in that way, and it has happened when I was really in it, because it has happened, let me say that, but in a while, is because I didn't accept that I am a womb priestess. that I am a holistic practitioner. And the bigger one, that I am a willful goddess. I am those things. It is true. And I am standing, they say, 10 toes down in that. And nothing will disturb my peace or take me away from my sacred seat. And the only person that ever did it before was me. I know who I am. I know where I'm going. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying sometimes I'm scared. I can't do it. I'm not saying sometimes I don't fall apart. But I'm going to keep going. I tell you that one. At 56 years old, what else I'm going to do? That's where the magic is. It's inside of you. So take a class, support a sister. If you want to donate so I can go get some powerful greens right now so I can keep the vessel going, okay? So we're going to talk about all those things throughout. And thank you for this wonderful, almost hour morning. You are the embodiment of the divine feminine. Oh, Goddess in you. Thank you, darling. Don't forget that's right, the thumbs up button, beautiful people. I appreciate you, Zenobia Indigo. And I love you, ladies. I'm going to go call Mr. Ebenezer. And he's a young guy, but I just give him his little respect because he's a sweetheart. And I'm ready to get out here and get my food. I enjoy shopping for my food. I enjoy making my juices, and I enjoy going to Saucy Pot because it's cool people over there. All right, I'll see you on the next video. Please consider purchasing. If you didn't buy the last masterclass, buy it. I'll be advertising for the next one coming Sunday for sure, but tomorrow, and then you'll be able to purchase the second one as well. That's coming. I'll see you on the next video. Have a beautiful, blessed day. I hope it's a little brighter. You got some foundation, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace, blessings, and love.